because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is COLM McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined with Roberto Diaz. Roberto, what a war in there from Jason Quigley. What did you make of this performance?
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Jason. He proved a lot of the critics wrong. People wouldn't give him 2 or 3 rounds. He was going to get blasted out. He fought in Berlanga's hometown, in his backyard, the beast, and took him the distance and had his moments in the fight. The second knockdown, I can't say it was a legitimate knockdown. The first one was. All respect and congratulations to Berlanga and his team. I think this fight makes him better. He'll learn from it, progress from it, and these are the type of fights that he needs to get him to that next level.
Do you believe in this sport we now need instant replay for those second knockdown times when it's needed to be called upon to look at that knockdown?
The WBC uses it. I think the other organizations should jump on board, especially when it's a fight that one knockdown can make the difference. In this particular case, you know what? There's no complaint on this side. Congrats. Berlanga won fair and square. However, there's times where that one knockdown can cost the fighter the win, the defeat. It can make the difference. So yes, absolutely. If you can have a monitor to look, we're all human. We all make mistakes, and referees are not any different.
When you look at Edgar Berlanga's performance, he was expected to make a dominating performance. He was expected to knock Jason Quigley out. What did you make of his overall performance tonight?
No, congratulations to him. Look, he won fair and square. Sometimes it's unfair because they don't put the label on themselves. The outside people put the label, and they have to live up to the hype. I think today he realized, look, there's things to learn. He's young. There's improvements to be made. And these are the type of fights that will make him better. And congratulations to him. He did a good job, and there is room for improvement.
A lot of talk was, I know it's out of sight now, but was that Canelo fight next? Is that too soon for Edgar Berlanga?
100%. But if I'm in Edgar Berlanga's corner and the fight gets offered, I'm not going to turn it down. He's not going to turn it down. That's how you measure yourself. And that's how you applaud these young men that say, I'm willing to be great. I'm willing to challenge myself, and I'll take the biggest challenges. That's how you find out where you're at when, you know, and obviously you can't shy away from a big payday.
You've been around boxing a long time. You're somewhat of a mastermind in the game. How would you manage Edgar Berlanga's career going forward from here? Who would you put him in with next?
You know what? Like Jason Quigley was very good opponent for him today. Taught him a lot. He's going to progress. He's going to learn from this. I'll look for similar fighters like Jason. You know, fighters that are not going to fall in 1 or 2 rounds, that are going to show up, that are going to come to win and help him progress. He needs to cut off the ring a little better. Obviously, you'll see the video. He'll need to jab a little more, but it's just a matter of time. It happens, and it's a progression of all the fighters.
Jaime Munguia next, possibly John Ryder?
For Berlanga?
Yeah.
I think obviously Jaime Munguia and Berlanga would be an amazing fight. Mexico against Puerto Rico, but I don't think it's fair right now because the experience that Munguia has over Berlanga it's a big difference.
Last one from me. Canelo Charlo looks to be next. Do you think that's a good fight?
I love it. I love it. I mean, it's a fight that people have been clamoring for years. It's a fight that's going to be. I mean, Charlo's not going to be quiet. He's going to promote it. He's going to talk a lot. I know Charlo. I know his brother. I did a lot of their fights early on in their career. I think the rest did him good. He's going to come back energized. And he is dangerous. He can box. He can move. He can punch. He's young. He's strong. And it's going to be a competitive fight regardless. Obviously, my heart is with Canelo. As a fellow Mexican, I'm going to be supporting him. But it's a dangerous fight.
Roberto, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, my friend.
Pleasure. Thank you.
because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,